Okay, this is Orlando Wilson, and what I want to talk about in this video slash podcast is an old saying: the bigger the job title, the smaller the job. I've come across people over the years that got really impressive job titles, but when you cut through the BS, it comes down to absolutely nothing. They do nothing. They know nothing, or know little. It makes me laugh when I look on social media such as LinkedIn. There's how many people there with, they got their names and how many letters after their names, etc., etc. What do those letters mean to me? Nothing. BS. I'm sure they mean something to somebody, but again, if somebody's interested in your qualifications, why do you have to have all those letters after your name? I understand if you're a PhD or something, but if you're not a PhD, then what's the point? I'll tell you another story. Years ago, when I was in South Florida, somebody sent me a job listing they seen for some luxury condominiums, etc. in Miami. And the job listing was for a director of security. Okay, fine, no worries. What was funny about the job listing was what the company was offering to pay people to be a director of security. They were paying something like $13 an hour. They wanted to pay somebody $13 an hour to be a director of security. Would that company get people to do it for that money? Yeah, I'm sure they would, especially in Miami. It's not about the pay. I'm sure people would do it just to have the job title director of security. Sounds important, right? But in reality, it means absolutely nothing if you're being paid pennies. People would do that job, one, for the title, two, I'm sure they get to feel important, so ego, and they get to wear a suit to work, etc., instead of some dumb uniform. So again, an impressive job title from a company's perspective will save you money, because again, people will work just for the job title, not for the pay. I don't think that way. Again, to me, a job title needs to reflect the job and also be paid appropriately. But as I said, I'm very wary when people approach me with fancy job titles, because I want to see what's below the surface. If there's nothing below the surface, then it's just hot air, it's just words, etc. And to me, there's no point trying to BS people. Right? You can BS the idiots, you can BS the minions in the world and the people that don't know anything, but you've got to be very careful. When you start BSing people that actually know what they're talking about and is willing to scratch the surface, then you can be made to look completely stupid. So all I can say is keep it real. So if you're a company and you got some really bad position somewhere, or you don't want to pay people much money, make up a fancy job title and you get people working. Sorry for the noise. You'll get people applying for that job, not for the pay, just because they want an important job title. So remember that. So in the meantime, I've got an array of videos up on social media about various aspects of the security business, etc., etc. So follow us along on social media, and also I've got an array of books up on Amazon that talks about various aspects of the security business. And if you have any relevant questions about the close protection business, investigations, etc., etc., reach out to me. And if your clients looking for investigation services, close protection services, or training, reach out to us, because we provide a full array of consultancy services and physical services. So in the meantime, be good, stay safe, and stay out of trouble.